Hey, what's up guys? My name is Rob Scamenti. I am the founder of Cash for Keys, and we are here in Central Islip, Long Island, New York. In this video, we're going to talk about how we found this property, the whole process that went behind acquiring it, and we'll also go through the renovation and some more. David was the one that actually found this house. David was driving by this house and saw it, so he added it into our CRM. Specifically, it's called Deal Machine. A lot of you guys may have heard about it. It's an app that you use to add houses. And within that app, you could actually pull phone numbers, you could send postcards, and a lot of cool things. So it's a really helpful app if you're looking to get into real estate investing. Best resource that we have, and we get a lot of deals from it. So right here is actually one of the houses that we've got through Deal Machine. And I guess you could talk a little bit more about what you saw in this property that made you add it.
Yeah, so now that I have a little bit more experience, been driving for dollars since we started May, I guess about 8 months now. So this one you could see, I mean, it's already looking a little bit better, but there was even more garbage here. You can see that the leaves haven't been done. Yeah. But this was even before, so at the time the lawn was overgrown, because at that time, especially driving for dollars in May, there's a little trick I noticed at that time where the grass starts growing, so a lot of those you could tag. So you can see there's still some like paper on the windows, like newspaper, and then like a rip on the blinds over here. And then this here on the shed, lead up against the garage, there's like a little bit of whatever that is, a gate or something. So anything like that, there was way more garbage actually. We cleaned this up pretty well, man. This looks a lot better. So there was a lot more garbage here. And honestly, we'll tag for less than that. So this one was kind of more of an obvious one. The only thing that was tricky is you could pass it by quickly because,
and not notice.
The houses are right next to each other, and these blocks, there's tons of houses. So you could get mindless kind of just driving up and back. But if you stay alert and just keep tagging, you'll find some houses. I think
we should mention, so when we're tagging houses, we're looking for signs of distress. Whether it's overgrown grass, the roof is falling apart, there's different levels of distress. And sometimes you'll be able to see, a lot of hoarders are able to kind of like look good on the outside, but on the inside, the house is really a mess. And sometimes you'll pass by a house and you won't see much, but then you give it a closer look and you see through the windows, paper, the screens are broken, or boxes or garbage stacked to the top. So sometimes you'll notice things like that, and other times you won't.
Yeah.
This house, there was a lot that you could notice.
Yeah, with this house too, it's like on the corner, so you can kind of, when you drive around, you could see a little bit more.
The backyard was full of garbage.
A lot of houses you can't see that because you're not on a corner. But for this one, we were able to see that.
Yeah. Really nice lady that sold the house, but she was having some health issues. A lot of cats living on the property. There must have been thousands of cat food cans, all scattered across the property, everywhere. Houses are worse than others. This house is definitely one that was pretty bad. But yeah, let's go and take a look.
Oh, you got the new door on, huh?
Yep.
Nice. Nice and warm in here. So this was all garbage, like everything here. This door wasn't even, you couldn't even open this door actually. The door that we just came in through, you wouldn't even be able to get in on it.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, and
all
the smell was terrible. Literally terrible.
Yeah.
So basically, the first thing you do when you buy these houses is you clear out all the garbage, because you can't work amidst all the garbage. There was a lot of it here, so we started by clearing out the whole inside, clearing out a lot of the outside just to make the property accessible. So you want to make the property accessible for the workers to get in and out and be able to work, and you want to make sure the conditions are healthy. It happens a lot of the times, these houses are in such bad shape that it's like literally unhealthy to walk in with all the garbage. So you don't want your guys getting sick, so you want to make sure you really clean up the place well. And as you can see now, we've already done electric, we've installed hi-hats, we did all the wiring for that, new outlets, and I'll walk you guys over here to the back.
Thank you, man. Looking good.
So there's a side entrance here, there's a back entrance there. There's 3 existing bedrooms, right? We have 2 over on this end of the house, 1 over here. And this space was not really a bedroom, but we're gonna actually use it as a bedroom and turn this property from a 3-bedroom into a 4-bedroom. That makes a big difference in your sales price. We're trying to get a sales price of $5.25.
Yeah.
And we'll talk more about the numbers at another point. Oh, this is it. Come check it out. So there's a bathroom here, but as you can see in this bedroom, there's no closet. So we're thinking of putting a closet somewhere here perhaps. And these are things you gotta think about when you're renovating a property. You wanna make it functional for the family that's gonna move in. So, you know, whenever you could add closet space or an in-suite bathroom, you know, that's really helpful. And it's really attractive to potential buyers. So as you can see now, you know, they're compounding over the sheetrock. After that, will come priming the walls and then finally painting them.
Was this room, you think, in the best shape of all the rooms?
This was the only room that we were actually able to peek through, and it gave us a glimpse of what the property was like. We actually purchased this property without ever going inside. I think we made it as far as where Ray is standing right now with the camera, and all you could see was mountains of cat food cans everywhere.
And garbage leaned up against the fridge, garbage everywhere.
I think you were like the biggest risk taker. I think you made it like all the way here. All right, let's show you the rest of the house. So we have 2 bedrooms and the bathroom over on this end. 1 bedroom here, they have a closet. Another bedroom here with a closet. And this is the full bath. And over here to the right, you can see our brand new HVAC system. These windows right here, for example, are very old. These are those old metal frame windows, so those gotta go. They don't hold in heat at all, so you really want to get good insulated windows. We're gonna put black trim windows all around, so it'll look really nice. All new floors, you know, I mean, this house is a total gut job.
Hi guys, so I'm Joy and I am the head of acquisitions at Cash for Keys. We have our lovely house here that we're flipping right now. After my colleague David found it on Deal Machine while driving, I then had the honor of cold calling the original homeowner. Pretty much just starting a conversation, seeing if she's interested, even in considering an offer on her property. And figuring out what's going on. Why is the house vacant? Why is the house in the condition that it's in? First conversation I had where she was interested, and I found out that she wasn't even in New York. She lives in Florida with her family. She was going through some health issues, and you know, later in the conversation I found out that the house was vacant for over 5 years. After a few conversations following that, I gathered enough information to understand that she was running behind on her payments, figuring out what it is that she needed and what timeline that she was working to sell the house. The difficult part about it was trying to come into the house, considering that she was in Florida. She got me in contact with her friend who lives here, and she was able to let us in. And it was on that day to look at the house, called the homeowner right after, and pretty much gave our final offer, and she said yes. After that, it was just a matter of her signing the contract, and you know, once the contract was signed, we went into closing a month or 2 months later. And after we closed, we got to start working on this house. So, you know, first things clearing it out, and now, as you saw, fixing it up. So that's kind of how the process. David found the house, I called, we came and saw the house, gave our final offer, and then we closed, and now we're here.
All right, guys, we're back at the office now. So we showed you the house. Typically, these renovations for a house this size last about 6 to 8 weeks. So figure sometime around mid-February, the house will be complete. We'll list it on the market. We really try to make these houses look as good as possible. You know, we want to choose the best finishes, the best paint colors. That way they appeal a lot to the potential buyer. So that will help us sell the house a lot faster. We want to have, obviously, the house on the market for as little time as possible. That way we keep our holding costs very low. So I look forward to sharing the journey with you guys, and look forward to showing you how the house comes out.